You spend more time at Starbucks than you do at home. You spend more time at Starbucks than you do at school. You spend more time at Starbucks than you do in our dorm room. These three statements have been said so many times by my parents, my friends, and my roommate that whenever I'm gone for a long chunk of the day and I've disappeared for hours on end, it's no longer a surprise to them that I'm probably at Starbucks. After all, that is why I'm here today accepting the award for Starbucks Most Regular Customer of 2016, right? Considering all the hours I've spent there, all the drinks I've consumed, and all the memories I've made there, I am very honored to be accepting an award that justifies my coffee addiction and praises my empty wallet. I'm here today not to only accept the award, but to also thank Starbucks for being an integral part of my daily life. As Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz once said, Starbucks represents something beyond a cup of coffee. And personally for me, I can't agree more with that statement. Starbucks has been like a friend who has never let me down. For example, you know how when you're studying in a study group and you have that one friend who just seems to always focus in a large group of people, and when they catch other people not focusing, they yell at you and they get you to work? Starbucks is that friend for me. I'm a person who cannot study when it's crazy loud or if it's too creepily quiet. I'm like Goldilocks and I need the right place and the right time. Wait, I need the right perfect mix. With the soft steaming of the espresso machines and the soft humming and chatter of the people around me, Starbucks is that place for me. It's the perfect amount of noise and the perfect amount of hustle and bustle where I can rely on to be productive and to focus no matter what on my schoolwork. I'm not lying when I say that a large part of my academic career has been spent at Starbucks. Every day, or almost all days after school in high school, I would walk to Starbucks a block away from my school to do my homework there after school, almost every day. Especially so through the cycle of completing assignment after assignment and meeting deadline after deadline of high school, Starbucks was with me every step of the way in high school. Even in senior year, when I had to go through the rigorous and exhausting cycle of applying to colleges, Starbucks was the place where I wrote every essay, perfected every form, and filled out every application that I needed to get to college. Now in college, anytime that I feel like I need to get away from my dorm room because I can't concentrate and I need to escape the seductive powers of my comfortable bed, Starbucks is the place that I drive to and get away. A good friend is also one who is always there in times of stress and hardship. And Starbucks, with its plethora of drinks, never fails to reassure me that all is well. Whenever I'm going through a stressful time or a hard time where I just feel like it's been a really long day, a sip of vanilla latte or caramel macchiato reassures me that all will be well. One sip of anything I get at Starbucks and just being able to converse with the Starbucks baristas is just like a warm hug that reminds me that everything will be okay and that just to enjoy this coffee and to live in the moment because everything else will be fine. Starbucks' mission statement states that it is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one cup, one person, and one neighborhood at a time. Well, Starbucks, you've definitely inspired me during the stressful homework periods where I can rely on you to go to force myself to work, and you've definitely nurtured me with your warm and friendly atmosphere that I can stay at for hours. As the perfect coffee shop, hangout place, and place I can always rely on to be a friend when I don't have a physical one, thank you, Starbucks, for this award, and thank you for being the place I can always rely on. I want to end my acceptance speech with the joke that a Starbucks barista told me one day when I was having a bad day and I walked in there to get a latte, and he asked, what type of money do they use in space? Starbucks.